a full lounge, a split bathroom, a bedroom that drops from the ceiling, all packed inside a camper van you can actually park in a normal spot and buy for under $85,000. I know what you're thinking, that's impossible. Let me prove you wrong. Exterior: meet the 2026 Dreamer Living Van, starting at $84,000. With options, this thing punches so far above its price tag, it's almost embarrassing for the competition. Right away, the design grabs you. Fresh, boxy, confident, with a massive windshield, an oversized front bumper, and a cab-over section up top that hints at something useful hiding inside. We'll get to that. Roll around to the driver's side, and you've got clean, minimal bodywork on 1/6-inch alloy wheels with all-season tires built to handle roads that would send other vans limping back to the dealer. Under the hood, a 2.2-liter diesel engine pushing 180 horsepower, enough to get you wherever you're going without drama. On this side, you'll also find the freshwater inlet, 25 gallons of drinking water on board, plus roughly 23 gallons of grey water storage. Shore power connection sits just ahead of the driver's door for campsite hookups. As for solar and battery, the spec sheet is still vague, but many builds ship with dual 92-hour batteries and solar pre-wiring. Check Dreamer's official site for the latest config options. Now here's what makes this van genuinely special for a lot of buyers. It measures just under 21 feet long and 6.7 feet wide. That means you can park it in a standard garage, squeeze it down narrow mountain roads, and explore places that full-size motorhomes can only dream about. Size and luxury, you don't usually get both. This one bends that rule. Head around back, and at first glance, minimalist clean. Nothing screaming for attention. Double rear doors, a reversing camera, tail lights, and a rear hitch for towing a bike or small trailer. Understated, almost boring. Then you open those doors. Rear storage. The moment those doors swing open, the whole character of this van reveals itself. Built into the inside of the door panel, a folding table that works both inside and outside the van. Instant outdoor dining. No setup required. On either side of the rear, large storage boxes double as sofa bases, and inside the left compartment sits a 24 lb gas bottle for full-time cooking, plus hot and cold water connections for an outdoor shower. The right side gives you more open storage, but the real jaw-dropper is underneath the rear sofa or bed. That cavernous underfloor storage can swallow a surfboard, a full barbecue setup, or even a bike if you pull the sleeping platform. And beneath that, a secondary slim compartment perfectly sized for folding chairs and tables. In a 21-foot van, this level of storage engineering is borderline ridiculous in the best possible way. Passenger side and entrance passenger side keeps it simple. Entry door, side mirrors, opt for powered heated mirrors if you're doing winter travel seriously, and just ahead of the entrance, a removable cassette toilet for easy waste disposal. No black tank plumbing, just pull it out, dump it, done. A lot of full-timers actually prefer it this way. Big windows run along both sides, keeping the interior bright and open feeling no matter where you're parked. One thing worth knowing up front, there is no awning. Not manual, not electric, not even as an option. That might be a deal breaker for some. But once you see what's been prioritized on the inside instead, most people stop caring pretty fast. The entrance itself is thoughtfully done, thermal protected door handle that doesn't freeze your hand off in winter, optional fly screen to keep bugs out, and if you want to go all in on convenience, an electric step that deploys automatically. Small detail, big quality of life upgrade. Interior, step inside, and the first thing you feel is, this doesn't feel like a van. It feels like a small apartment that someone happened to bolt wheels onto. Immediately to your right, a two-person dinette with a foldable table and a window beside it. Need to seat 4. Swivel the cab seats around, and suddenly you've got a full 4-person dining setup. Above the dinette, wall-mounted storage runs along the side walls. Books, devices, gear, whatever you need within arm's reach. But that space, it's hiding something that transforms the whole interior. We'll get there. The kitchen sits right beside the entrance, 2-burner gas stove, sink with faucet, deep drawers with a dedicated bottle rack, a full-size refrigerator, and an optional oven. When they say this supports full-time cooking, they mean it. This isn't a heat-up-some-soup setup. This is cook a proper meal every single night. Now the bathroom. In a van this size, bathrooms are usually a cramped wet room compromise where everything gets wet and nothing feels clean. Not here. The Dreamer Living van splits the toilet and shower into 2 separate spaces. Fold both dividing doors open front and back, and the 2 spaces merge into 1 fully integrated bathroom. Enough room to shower, use the toilet, and change without bumping into walls. And when the shower isn't in use, that whole space functions as a clothes closet. Your wardrobe literally lives inside your shower, and you can still access it from the other side, even when someone's showering. That's not a compromise. That's clever design. Now, let's walk all the way to the back, because this is where the Dreamer Living van earns its name. A full U-shaped lounge in a 2 1-foot van. 4 to 5 people comfortably seated with open floor space in the middle that makes it feel less like a van and more like a low-profile luxury motorhome. Bring in that rear door table, and this lounge instantly becomes a dining room big enough for the whole family. Storage lines the walls. Ambient lighting runs throughout. There is pre-wiring for a smart TV. And at night, unfold the sofa, and you've got a full double bed sleeping 2 adults. But wait, there is another bed. From the ceiling above the kitchen, a full double bed slides silently downward on command. It has its own reading lights, storage pockets, and a fold-out ladder. And when morning comes, it slides back up and disappears completely, like it was never there. 2 sleeping spaces, a real lounge, a split bathroom, a proper kitchen, all in a vehicle you can park on a normal street. The Dreamer Living van isn't just good for its price point. It's genuinely good, full stop.